Oftentimes, our clients say to us, well, how would you know what it's like to be in my shoes? So, okay, I get it, because the woman you see before you today is truly alive, fully living the messages that we're about to share with you. My life really is amazing right now. I'm healthy, I'm strong in my body, and I'm living in complete balance. I've got 2 amazing little boys and a loving husband and 2 amazing businesses that I can be myself in and pour my heart and soul into. But make no mistake, my life has not always been this good. I have always been a person that highly values connection, even as a little girl. I thrived on relationships and I thrived on studying others. I had this inherent gift for reading people. I picked up on things others just didn't. I felt things that others just didn't. So when I started to notice that the home and the family that I was a part of was failing, it left a big hole in my heart. Ultimately, my parents, they did divorce, and for many years, my mom spent her every last bit of energy trying to make us happy. My dad did what he knew best, and he got busy and he went to work. I remember feeling really quite lonely for some time. So let's flash forward 10 years as I'm a senior in high school, and I've immersed myself in athletics and social things, and quite possibly the very first love of my life enters the scene. He had long hair, he drove a convertible car, and he was a soccer star. So freaking cute, I thought. Everyone warned me, but did I listen? Of course not. We went on to date for a few years. He was the man I was sure I would marry. There were lots of fights, there were lots of passion, and lots of ups and downs. He drank, he drugged, and God knows what else. But I loved him, and I so thought that that was all that mattered. Until I got a call one night. It was roughly 3 a.m. and he was slurring. He sounded distant and cold. I asked, what was wrong? And he announced that our relationship was over. Why? I asked. And the answer could certainly be any person's worst nightmare. He said he got married to another woman. He said he was done with me and that we would no longer be. I was shocked. I called his parents. I begged them to tell me it wasn't so, but it was. I don't think I left my apartment. I don't think that I stopped crying. I felt discarded, rejected, completely shattered. Life literally stopped there until the phone rang 3 days later, and it was him. He said he was sorry. He said he made a mistake. He asked if he could come, and I should have just hung up right then and there. But would you believe that I let him back in? Would you believe that I gave him another chance? Would you believe that I sold my soul in this way? And how many of you have also done something similar? I was tangled, I was tethered, I was trapped. All I wanted more than anything was to fix it, to be wanted, to be the chosen one, to be special. He would come and he would go, and in between his visits, I started eating a lot. And this right here, this is exactly why no diet, no program that doesn't go beyond the food will ever work. Because what we feel in our lives, it carries over to how we eat. How we feel about who we are, how valuable we are, how fully alive we are or are not, it carries over to how we eat. We become tethered to food because it is a means by which we soothe our sorrows. I could pretend that I was okay with what I was doing with that guy. I can say, oh, it was all right. But all along my binge eating, it was showing me the truth, that it really wasn't okay at all, that I had no boundaries and I had no self-respect. This was how I was living my life, and this became how I ate my food.